Pump 54 from dispatch. Pump 54, we're getting some 911 calls. It looks like it's at Innis and de Lamarche, the new developments there in front, close to Gulfland. They're saying there's a house on fire there. Peter, go ahead.
Pump and tower responding to that fire.
From dispatch. Captain, they're saying there might be 3 to 4 houses on fire. If you could let me know as soon as you get close.
Message received.
50 from dispatch.
Wait, dispatch, perfect.
Multiple structures on fire at Innis and de Lamarche in a new development. Pump 54 should be cleared soon to let us know exactly what's going on.
Copy, message received. Try and get me a civic address for me to be a bit better as well.
Dispatch from Pump 54. Yeah, houses under construction on fire. Looks like about 2 or 3 of them. Put in a second alarm working structure fire, please.
Receive second alarm.
Dispatch, Tower 53. We'd like to know if there is hydrants in that area, or we need extra rigs.
There's hydrants all along Innis Road and private hydrants on de Lamarche.
Thanks, dispatch.
Dispatch from Pump 54. There's 1 or 2 houses under construction on fire. We've got a hydrant right here. We're going to hook in. Ladder 54 is with us. We're going to use the deck gun, and we'll get ladder 54 in position immediately.
Lamarche, C4 is district. Time is now 9.
Dispatch from Pump 54. We've got the ladder past the fire. The next ladder can come in on this side, closer to Pump 54. We've got a hydrant. We're putting water on it now. Agent applied.
Received. You could please, when you come in, to get close to ladder 54, as per command.
53. Go ahead, dispatch.
Pump 36, you will be accountability.
Lamarche command, Pump 53, tower on location.
Tower 53, come on through here. We're going to let you through before we hook up to the hydrant.
You're responding, Chief. Call is going to be on 5-1.
Pump 51, you will be ripped.
Pump 51, RIT. That's it.
Alright, Rescue 53 is responding.
Lamarche command, Pump 52 is on location.
Pump 54, Pump 53. Lamarche command, Pump 53.
Hey, command.
Go ahead.
Propane tank venting. Lots of heat, lots of fire going on right now. Tower 53 setting up. Ladder 54 is on the other side. No danger so far. We're going to try and get some water on these tanks. Guys, that propane tank just released. Yeah, that's what we think too.
We have air tender responding, working fire.
Proceed.
Man from ladder 54. Man here, go ahead. We're setting the ladder up, connecting to a hydrant. See where there's propane tanks on fire in front. See them from here. Get some water on any tanks around you as soon as you can, please. Received.
Send me the call on IMTT, please.
Sir.
Dispatch 10, could you resend it on mine, please?
Message received.
Dispatch Tower 51, could you resend it as well?
56 as well.
Let him be on the air to 54 to cover.
What? We're on air, going to 51. Do you want us on 2-1? Affirmative, we'll have you stay on 2-1 for now. The fire call's on 5-1.
Message received.
Command, Pump 55 is just on location now. Yes, command, calling any incoming crews. Command, Pump 55 and Pump 36 is on location right now. Disregard, just bring your crew forward, please.
Command, Tower 51.
Yes, command, here, go ahead.
Yeah, command, is there any room for another tower in there?
Negative, we got the road blocked. I don't know if you can get around through the rest of the development.
And per 50.
Yes, command from ladder 54, we have agent applied. Second water supply, open the hydrant. Second water supply, open the hydrant.
Lamarche command, per 50.
Attention all crews on site. There is a propane tank that's being impinged on by flames closest to Pump 54 and ladder 53. Be aware, that tank is probably going to go pretty soon.
Lamarche command, car 50.
Yes, command, here, go ahead.
On location, Captain Olson, command.
We have ladder 54 on the far side of the fire. Pump 54 on this side, along with tower 53. A couple of pumps further up the road. We have water supplied to tower 53. Ladder 54 has its own water supply, and we're working on preventing some propane tanks from exploding.
Copy, message received. Do we have any confirmation, anybody inside these units?
Command, this is tower 53. We need water in that 5-inch.
Copy, message received. Pump 53, command. And your assignment right now?
We're behind our tower. We're hooking up 5-inch into our tower from a different hydrant.
Message received. Pump 54, command.
Attention all crews on site. Another propane tank is catching fire at the top. Shield yourselves. I don't know what this thing's going to do.
Pump 54, command.
Go ahead.
I'll make you fire attack.
Message received. 53 operator, Tower 53 operator. Can I get some water whenever you get a chance, AJ? On its way.
Tower 53, command.
Command, this is Tower 53.
Have you got water you pulling out of the basket right now ahead of me?
That's affirmative.
Message received.
Innis Road Command from dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch.
So just some information. The winds are from the northeast, 24 kilometers an hour. You have pump 36 as your accountability and pump 51 as your writ.
Safety's on location. We're coming up to do a face-to-face. Message received. Command, car 30, I'm on location. Message received. Come forward, please. Pump 54, command. What other crews do you have with you?
We have both the 53 and I think 36 as well. 52 also.
Copy, message received. Pump 52, command. 36, command.
Go ahead, command.
Is this pump 36?
Right outside your window.
Lamarche command, pump 13A on location. Pump 13A, just bring your crew forward, please. All units on scene at Lamarche, just be aware we have propane cylinders that are involved with this fire. We're going to protect the exposures with it.
Fire attack.
Go ahead, fire attack.
We have low water pressure on these hydrants. Can we talk to someone in the city about boosting the pressure?
Message received. Dispatch command.
We're on the phone with the city right now.
Thank you.
53 operator, Tower 53 operator. 53 operator, Tower 53 operator.
51, go ahead.
We're going to stretch a 2.5 to side 3 of the building, and then I would recommend shutting the deck vent off pump 54 down to save some water. The Tower 53 is doing more than the deck vent.
Last unit you received that call, we'll shut that down.
Man, from 55, we're taking an inch and 3/4 around the back of the unit. The attack was in the back.
Copy, message received. Pump 55, command.
Command, pump 51, grid.
Go ahead, pump 51.
We're going to start at 360 for you.
Message received. I think they're all under construction. Just make sure that we have primary, secondary, and uninvolved units, if there's no one in these spots.
Hey, pump 54, we advanced an inch and 3/4 off the back. Can you figure out which line that is and charge that for us? It's an inch and 3/4. Pump 54. We're around the back, side 3. Pump 54 operator, we have the 2.5 inch and 3/4, the 400-foot line. Inch and 3/4, we just brought it around the back. And there's also 2.5 as well. They're going to set up, but we need the inch and 3/4 charged.
Pump 36, command.
Hey, command, this is pump 36.
What's the situation with the propane cylinders from where you are? I can't tell from. I see it's venting itself right now. Is that correct?
Looks like one's venting for sure, possibly two. Plan for fire attack. I can update you on the propane cylinders. We have a line on the one that we were worried about. There's one that's been venting for quite some time. Not so worried about that one. Looks okay for now. We've got some water on the suspect cylinder.
Or Tower 51.
Pump 54. It's the 400, 2.5 inch and 3/4. That's the one we need charged. It's the back, side 3. We charge that line. 53 operator, Tower 53 operator. Go ahead, Tower. Need more pressure? Yep, message received. Here comes. Pump 54. Give us more pressure in that back line too. The inch and 3/4 to 2.5. Give us more pressure, please. More pressure. All units on Innis, we have low water pressure. Bear with us, please. Plans for ladder 54. From pump 55, we've got a charge line here. We've got water on side 3 here. Inch and 3/4.
Copy, message received. Thank you.
Plans from ladder 54.
Go ahead, ladder 54.
All clear on the most southern structure that's not involved in fire.
You see, all these units that I'm looking at now, there's nobody in them. They're all under construction. Is that correct?
That's correct, but I wanted to make sure.
Message received. Dispatch, Lamarche command.
Lamarche Command, go ahead.
Just an update on these rotary units that we have involved. They're in construction. There's nobody in them. Man.
Hey, pump 54, is that all the pressure you can give us? Can you give us any more, or is that it? That's it for now. Right now, we got 3 lines coming off.
Lamarche command, ladder 13. Go ahead, 13.
Command from 13.3.
Ladder 13, you're not going to get your ladder down. You can bring your crew forward for now.
Message received, Chief.
Command from ladder 13.3.
Shut off on the other houses under construction.
Do we know if there's gas to these units as well?
I'm going to check for you, and I'll get back. Command from Pump 54, fire attack. I see gas lines here sticking out of the ground. I don't think these units have gas yet.
Let's proceed.
Ladder 54 from fire attack. Ladder 54 from fire attack.
Ladder 54, go ahead.
There, we can't see anything for smoke.
Dispatch, command.
We're just trying to protect our extended exposure to try to get help.
Are you making any progress? We're starting to see some progress here on less fire in the houses. How are you doing over there?
Go ahead.
Water pressure in this area for us?
We called the city chief, and they were supposed to call us back with an ETA. I'll get the supervisor on it. And do you want me to get an inspector for you?
Yes, please. That's affirmative.
Lamarche Ave, pump 13A.
Go ahead, 13A.
On the right is a dumpster fire. Sounds like pump 56 is on it. A lot of the water pressure issues are kink hoses. We're in the process of ironing out the kinks.
Let's proceed. Does 56 need another crew with them for this dumpster to help them with that? Or are they okay?
Pump 56.
Pump 56.
We're with ladder 54, covering exposure 4 to the next home 4, and we don't need another crew for now. We're okay.
Let's proceed.
Tower 53, Tower 51.
Command, this is Tower 53.
Tower 53, are you able to raise your gun and hit the fire building to the south? The one that's past the one that's already collapsed?
Yeah, we're trying to get ourselves moving in position right now. We're going to get some water pressure. We should be able to hit that.
Go ahead, ladder 54, operator.
We're hitting side 4 of the structure on fire and the far end of the fire call, and we're trying to prevent it to move to the next unit over. So we need additional resources if possible with water to continue hitting side 4 to prevent it jumping to the next unit.
Please.
Pump 53 operator, Tower 53 operator.
Go ahead.
Can you give me a bit more pressure?
Yeah, here it comes.
Pump 53, command.
Go ahead.
I'm not sure, Cap, can you help with Tower 54, the operator there with side 4, the exposure, another line there? Or whereabouts are you? Ladder 13, command.
Man, pump 53.
53.
Yeah, I've got my crew together here. We can go back and help in the backside protect the other exposure.
Pump 53, Tower 51. If you're able to come around side 3, where Tower 54 is operating, that would be the best access to hit that exposure.
Message, we're on our way.
13A, command.
Go ahead, command, pump 13A.
Yeah, Captain, can you assist Tower 54 operator where you're saying exposure 4? We want to cut it off so that it doesn't spread, please.
Yeah, message received. We're in the back with pump 55. There's one hand line back here. This would be a good vantage point to get at it, but 55 is 2 houses further towards you guys. Good bulk of the fire is a little further to side 4.
Copy. Do you need another, do you need a 2.5 back there?
All right. Well, we need another line, but it sounds like pump 54 is having trouble with water issues already.
I think that was due to some kink lines, so let's try and get a 2.5 down there.
Hey, command, we could do with another line back here at side 3. We've got one line here so far. We need another line.
All units on scene at Lamarche. Car 30 is now fire control. Car 30 is fire control. Go through him, please.
30 fire control. We need another line back here at side 3.
Last unit from fire control, repeat that. Do you want a line or do you have a line?
We need another line. We have one line. We need a second line back here at side 3.
Fire control, this is Rescue 53. We'll take that line back. Rescue 53, take that line back, and we're focusing on exposure 4, so the furthest one down the road.
Pump 56 is command. Go ahead.
We've taken another line around to side 3, and we're going to hit it from the backside and cover that exposure on side 4.
Excellent. Thanks.
Lamarche Command from dispatch.
Dispatch.
They have increased the water pressure.
Thank you, dispatch. Dispatch, Craig 20.
You calling?
Fire attack, pump 54. How's it going back there, Tim? We got a line on this place here. We're hoping it's not going to go to the next one. I assume you're on the last house on fire here. Is that correct?
Message received. It's on its way.
53, Tower 53. Operator from the pump 53. Go ahead. Here it comes.
Maybe another 30 or 40 PSI.
Go ahead, Car 20.
Car 20's on scene. How can I help you?
You come forward if you like. I got car 30 and car 10 here right now.
You head back and cover some calls in the city and let me know what you want.
Well, I think we're good, car 20. Thanks for coming. Sorry about that.
Fire attack to command.
Unit.
We're here. The cylinders are mostly out of date. On the front of these houses here. Heading into the next house. And rear on the last house on fire. No idea what's happening on the other side.
Cut up there a little bit, but side one, I guess, is where you're telling me that you got most of the fires knocked down. Is that correct?
That's right. We have lines front and back on the final house on fire.
And we're hoping that we'll be able to stop it there. As well, the fire fronts are being swept with curtains and water.
That's received, thanks. What units are with you?
52, pump 53, tower 53, pump 54. I think that's it.
Thanks, Captain.
Lamarche Command, car 20. Do you have hydro on scene here? Do you require them up there?
Yeah, I'll have them come forward and I'll have them check things out for me. I have gas here as well. Dispatch command.
Yes.
Hydro and gas on location.
Received.
Ladder 54 from pump 56.
Go ahead, pump 56.
That's a good water curtain. Wherever you have it now, don't move it.
Oh, no.
Fire control command.
And fire control, go ahead.
What units do you have with you back there, Chief?
Radio me.
Sure, Chief, will do.
6, pump 54.
For your side 1 of the building or side 3?
Go ahead.
So are you still side 3 of the building with Rescue 53 and Pump 13A?
And so far there's no fire threat to be closed.
Just received.
And from Station 43. He informed that the 2 tanks in front of the fire units had been damaged, the valves have been damaged, so we are unable to shut them off.
Copy, message received. Dispatch command. Sure who the builder is for these units involved. If we have a number, we can give them a call to get the representatives from them down here. It'd be great.
Command fire control.
Control.
Yeah, we have 3 units involved. We've got good fire curtain with the ladders protecting exposures side 2 and side 4.
Copy, message received. Do you need any other units with you there right now?
We're good right now.
Message received. Dispatch. Did you copy fire control's last message to me there?
That there's 3 units involved, and side 2 and 4 exposures are protected.
So far this is a defensive fire. These are uninhabited buildings.
Received, Chief, and we found the builder, which is Caven, and we were trying to get a hold of them.
Message received, thanks.
Ladder 54 from pump 56. I can stream down for a few minutes. We're just going to go under and try and get under the eaves.
Gun shut down?
That's correct. Shut the gun down, and I'll let you know when to turn it back on.
Message received. Pump 56, the gun shut down.
Thank you.
Tower 53. Tower 51.
Tower 53, go ahead.
Can you hit the side 3 wall on the inside at all? Just where you were. Just come back to the left a bit.
Dispatch command. Another favor, it looks like these 2 damaged propane tanks are Superior. It's the company that's written on them, that we can get a line to them to notify them and send somebody out as well. There's no gas for these buildings.
Message received, Chief.
Dispatch 157. We're off at Station 53.
Message received.
Tower 53 in the bucket. Tower 53 after Isaac.
Tower 53, can you repeat, please?
LT, can you turn the 2 spotlights on and shine them down onto the houses?
And from dispatch?
Go ahead, dispatch.
Superior Tanks will be sending a tech. They will call us back with an ETA. As for the builder, we have called every number and even talked with police. Nobody's answering the phones. We cannot get hold of anybody.
Okay, thanks, dispatch.
Command from fire attack.
Go ahead, fire attack.
Houses are contained. Doesn't look threatening at this point. Looks good here. On both sides we have crews with lines and fire. Yes, please. Sorry.
Can you repeat that last message, please?
We have crews on all sides with lines. No impingement threatened or likely to be threatened. Looks pretty good at this.
Message received, thank you. Fire control command.
Command fire control, go ahead.
Do we have any crews check inside any of the exposure units, just making sure there's no one inside at all?
Yeah, it's affirmative. We've had crews in both exposure units.
Message received. Dispatch command. Clearance accuracy has been done in both and all the exposure units.
Received.
On with you.
Dispatch rehab clear from working fire.
Received.
Building command.
Street command. Room 43. We're under investigation right now.
Message received.
Fire.
57.
We're on location. I'll give you more in a minute. I'll just stay pump 57.
C57 on scene. Sumi command.
Market Tree Command.
Flight command.
Arm, food, and microwave. Pump and tank 72 will remain on scene. You could clear pump tank 53, tower 35.
Copy. Pump tank 53, tower 35, car 90, you can clear.
Pump 53, message received.